Hello, Eddy County. Well, I had to stop and eat some breakfast. You know, it's amazing to me that we have representatives that don't represent us. They represent each other. And that's what we got to change. If I don't protect your rights, and you don't protect your neighbor's rights, and your neighbor doesn't protect his neighbor's rights, and that neighbor doesn't protect my rights, the full circle ain't going to get made. And if that full circle doesn't go around, there's a big old loophole in there. There's a big old loophole that takes advantage of every one of us. Article 2, Section 24 gives me the right to protect your rights. And when I fail to do that, and you fail to do that, and your neighbor fails to do that, it comes around full circle. The failure goes all the way around. Now, Codes of Federal Regulation 904-212 don't apply to me. Title 18, 241, and 242 don't apply to me. It's just amazing that there's Codes of Federal Regulation and Codes of Judicial Conduct that don't apply to me. They don't apply to me, but we're not enforcing them. And our failure to enforce these rules, these laws, and these are laws. They're on the books. All you got to do is look them up. Codes of Federal Regulation. Look up canon laws. Look up canon rules. If you all just look up this Codes of Federal Regulation, Judicial Codes of Conduct, you'll find what you need. And everybody, and I mean everybody, should be filing a pro se action. Learn this shit, or your kids are going to go down the drain with these bastards. These are corrupt bunch of sons of bitches, and we're not doing nothing about it. That ain't right. That ain't right. I'm doing what I can, and it's cost me a good little penny. It cost me a good penny, I want you to know. It cost me almost $5,000 to find Jesus Aaron Biddy in El Paso. I only found him through his wife. And his wife sent me the statement from the EEOC where the city council, the mayor, and the city attorney violated his rights. And I presented that evidence to the courts. But do you think the courts were seeking justice? No, they were seeking to cover it up. Schuler Gray covered it up, Kia Riggs covered it up, and Stephen Vidmer let it happen. The judiciary should have got involved. However, Nancy Long was the chair of the judiciary. Do you think Shannon is doing anything about it? I don't know. I have no idea. But she needs to know these things. She's the head chair of the judiciary in the state of New Mexico now. And if she's not doing something about it, she's just corrupt as all these other sons of bitches. That's the bottom line of it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. A liar, cheater, and a thief. Those three things come together. You do one, you did all three. You cheat me from the truth, you're going to have to lie to cover it up. Those three things come together. Lying, cheating, and stealing is the same thing. All three of those things come together. Are you complicit in that crime? And if you are, you need to be held accountable to the full extent of the law. Just as if I broke the law, I would be held accountable. I know what the law says, so I don't go around breaking the law. And this is my right to free speech. There's 5 elements to the First Amendment of the Constitution. And there's 3 boxes to protect that right. People don't understand RAPs. Redress, assembly, freedom of the press, freedom to petition, freedom of speech. And the Second Amendment was created to protect those 5 elements. First and Second Amendment. I just don't understand it. I just don't understand why we don't do something about it. And we need to get off our ass and do something about it, Eddy County. We need to do something about it. Your county commissioners are just, if they're not doing something about it, they're just complicit as the bastards that did it. And if you want to see the evidence, send me a message right here on Hello Eddy County. It was good to see you again.